Okay, student. So today we are going to discuss a new topic which is called biot savant law. तो आज हमारा क्या है? हमारा होगा चैप्टर 4 क्लास 12 का चैप्टर 4. हमारा आज टॉपिक क्या है? biot savant law. biot savant. Actually, biot savant law क्या है? What is biot savant law? From rested experiment, we know that a current carrying conductor can produce a magnetic field. Okay? We take a conductor. When current I is passes through the conductor, then this conductor form a magnetic field. Okay? From rested experiment, we know this. But what is the magnitude of the magnetic field? The magnitude of the magnetic field is obtained by biot savant law. Actually, this is the biot savant law to find out the magnitude of the magnetic field. तो biot savant law जो है ना उसका थीम क्या है? To identify, to find out the magnitude of the magnetic field. So ये जो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड होता है ना, ये मैग्नेटिक फील्ड किसकी वजह से फॉर्म होता है? द मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इज फॉर्म, द मैग्नेटिक फील्ड डिनोटेड बाय बी इज ए वेक्टर क्वांटिटी. द मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इज फॉर्म फॉर टू कंपोनेंट. नंबर वन, द करंट passes through the conductor, and number two, the magnetic moment. Okay, the magnetic field is formed for two reasons. When current passes through the conductor, number one, and number two, the magnetic moment. For these two reasons, magnetic field is formed. Okay, so we have to find out the magnitude of the magnetic field. So we get it that from Orested experiment, we know that what? We know that a current carrying conductor, okay, a current carrying conductor produce or form a what? Magnetic field. From Orested experiment, we know that a current carrying conductor can produce a magnetic field. But from biot savant law, okay? But from biot savant law, we are able to find out the magnitude of the magnetic field. Okay, we can find out the magnitude of the magnetic field. This is the biot savant law. तो ये थीम, इसका जो प्रूफ है उसको हम अभी प्रूफ करूँगा. From Orested experiment, we know that a current carrying conductor can produce a magnetic field. But from the biot savant law, we are able to find out the magnitude of the magnetic field. Okay? Now, what we are doing? Look at this. First, we choose a conductor. First, we choose a conductor in a direction, special direction. Let the name of the conductor is XY. Okay. Let XY be any conductor where current is passes through is I. L be the length of the whole conductor. L be the length of the whole conductor. Now let us take a small part. We take a small part. This small part denoted by dl. This small part. This small part is denoted by dl. We take a small part of this conductor and assume the current passes through this small part is I. Okay. So here I into dl, current into the segment of this particle. The IDL here, IDL is called what? Current element. ये जो IDL है ना, उसको क्या बोलते हैं? This is called current element. What is the direction of this current element? ये जो current element है ना आइडियल उसका डायरेक्शन क्या है? Now let us choose the midpoint of the conductor. O, this is denoted by O. O denote the midpoint of this conductor. Okay. O denote the midpoint of this conductor. So direction of the current element ideal is in this way. The direction of the current element is in this way. Okay. Now let us assume P be any point. Okay. P be any point at a distance r from O. P be any point at a distance r from O. So we have to find out the magnetic field at the point P. So we have to find out the magnetic field at the point P. So there is a angle. There will a angle is formed. Okay. There is a angle will be formed. That angle is denoted by theta. So theta is formed between what? Between dl and the position vector r. The angle theta is formed between dl and the r. Okay. So this magnetic field dB is based upon on three factors. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, this magnetic field dB is based upon on three factors. So what are the factors? It is based upon on the angle sin theta. dB is based upon on the current element ideal. Okay, and dB is inversely proportional to the square of the distance. So ये जो dB है ना वो dB थ्री फैक्टर पर बेस करता है. फर्स्ट नंबर 1 दिस एंगल, नंबर सेकंड द current element, and number third the square of the distance, which is inversely proportional. Okay, now come to the main point. Let xy, what? XY be any conductor. XY be a conductor. XY be a conductor. I be the current. I be the current through it. I be the current through it. L be the length. L be the length of what? XY. XY means the conductor. Let what? DL be the small portion. Small portion of what? Of the conductor. Okay? DL be the small portion of the conductor. Small I be the current. Small r be the current through DL. Okay? Here, look at here. Here IDL is called. IDL है ना, उसको क्या बोलते हैं? उसको बोलते हैं, उसका नाम है दिस current element. Okay? IDL is called current element. जो ये IDL है ना, उसका डायरेक्शन कहाँ है? उसका डायरेक्शन look at this. ये IDL का डायरेक्शन कहाँ होगा? ये जो IDL है ना, उसका डायरेक्शन दिस upward direction in this way. Okay. Now look at in the figure. There is a angle theta. Now school at them let theta be the angle. ये जो थीटा है ना, उसको कहाँ फॉर्म करना है? Form between DL and the position vector, this is R. Position vector, this is R. Let P be any point. P be any point at a distance. At a distance R. Okay? From where? From O. So where P be any point at a distance R from O, and O denote the midpoint. O is the midpoint of DL. Okay? So O is the midpoint of DL. So we have to find out the magnetic field at where? At the point is at the point B. So we have to find out the magnetic field at the point B. Okay. Now look at this. Here the magnetic field, here the magnetic field dB. A dB is proportional to current element ideal. Okay, dB is proportional to angle theta, which is denoted by sin theta, and dB is inversely proportional to the square of the distance. This is 1 by r square. So by combining all this, So by combining all this, we get that dB is directly proportional to IDL sine of theta divided by what? R square. So by combining all this, we get that dB is directly proportional to the IDL sine of theta by R square. Okay? So there is a proportional sign. If we remove this proportional sign, then there is a constant comes, which is divided by k. K is what? K into IDL sine of theta by R square. Okay? K is what? K is constant. So K is constant. So K is constant means it is the magnitude. So what is the magnitude of the constant K? So the magnitude of the constant K is divided by mu naught by 4 pi. Okay? Mu naught by 4 pi into IDL sine of theta divided by R square. ये जो mu naught है, mu naught क्या है? Mu naught is called absolute permeability. Absolute permeability. Permeability at the free space. Okay? At the free space. Okay? So ये एक फॉर्मूला तो आ गया. तो dB का जो वैल्यू है तो mu naught by 4 pi IDL sine of theta divided by R square. So mu naught is what? Mu naught is called, it is called absolute permeability at the free space. Okay? ये mu naught by 4 pi इसका भी एक वैल्यू है. उसका वैल्यू क्या है? 10 to the power minus 7. Write down this. Okay? Now, look at this. Where mu naught by 4 pi इसका वैल्यू क्या है? 10 to the power minus 7. So therefore we can write dB in a dB is what? dB is 10 to the power minus 7 I into dl sine of theta divided by R square. और its SI unit उसका क्या होगा? The SI its unit is Tesla. Okay? So ये ही तुम लोगों का एक फॉर्मूला आ गया. So dB का वैल्यू क्या है? dB का वैल्यू 10 to the power minus 7 IDL sine of theta divided by R square. And इसका यूनिट क्या है? उसका यूनिट है टेस्ला. It is the scalar form. It is the scalar form of biot savant. Scalar form. इसका एक वेक्टर फॉर्म ही है. तो एग्जाम में ये पूछे जाते हैं. What is the scalar form and what is the vector form? इसका एक वेक्टर फॉर्म भी है. This is the magnitude. And एग्जाम में तुम लोगों को पूछे जाता है what is the vector form of the biot savant? So in vector form we can write it. So in vector form dB vector is equal to what? Mu naught by 4 pi. Mu naught by 4 pi I into dl cross r vector divided by क्या है? This r cube. Okay? ये है उसका vector form. So dB vector is equal to mu naught by 4 pi or 10 to the power minus 7. You can also write this I into dl cross r vector divided by this is r cube. ओके, देखो कितना इजी है ना. So okay guys, so if you have any question, if you have any doubt, then you can explain me in a comment box. You can ask me about your confusion. You can advise me how to write, how to speak. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.